Up everybody, welcome to my channel. Welcome to the new subscribers, welcome back to the old subscribers. I'm doing some random reads on this lovely Sunday, and I'm on the sign of Aquarius. I think that whatever situation that some of you guys are in, might be having some issues with your family, might be trying to make things right. Either way, not walking away from a situation that you're really not even happy in. But the universe is like trying to get you to make a decision about someone in your life from your past. But maybe your focus is on finances, knowing that you're not really getting along with a certain person, but you're not really letting them go. And you have the Justice card, Two of Swords, Three of Pentacles, Hermit, Four of Wands. So you're still trying to make a decision, or you did make the decision to go back to a Libra perhaps, or a Sagittarius, or maybe a Virgo. But I feel like it's more like you don't want to lose something. It's like you want to hold everything to your chest. But you have the Three of Pentacles and the Hermit, and the Hermit's looking back at these like you're not putting this together. You're not realizing that this new start, that's like you're attached to something only because you don't want to fight with them, because you kind of are like doubting yourself, and you feel like in any other situation it didn't come together, and but what you're thinking about is a relationship, or there's a connection here that is pretty spiritual with another person, possibly a twin, but it's like your focus is on this, and you knowingly need to move on from something, and that's the only way you're going to get the promotion that you're waiting for. P.S. That promotion you've been waiting for, you need to get rid of some toxic people in your life, maybe, that you just won't let go of. It's like you're not healing. You have the option to get everything that you want, but you're focused on heartbreak and loss instead of maybe recovering, instead of internalizing everything, being stressed out, not walking away from things, resisting the universe's changes, which is what you should not do. But at the same time, you want to make things right, but you're not really taking that blindfold off and seeing that maybe your anxiety and your depression and this, whether it's deceiving yourself or another person, is just like, it's words. And it's stressing you out, and it's exhausting, and it's codependent, and there's insecurities, and there's self-centeredness, and there's jealousy, and there's disappointment, and there's really no closure with this. Maybe it's time to flip that book over, because you have a new beginning here, but then you have the Ace of Swords in reverse. So you're either lying about this, or you're not saying shit. So here you are waiting for someone who's just going to be coming in and out of your life, who is on purpose fucking with you. You're hanging on to them. But I feel like once you make this decision for your life about your past, then this is going to move in your favor. This fear is an illusion. It's like your imagination is taking over, and you're not really like seeing the big picture, and you're not walking away from the things that you need to. And it's like you are afraid of letting things go. Maybe you don't realize that there's new things that want to come in. Maybe it's time to move on from some things, and tell the truth to someone that maybe it's time to let it go. Because somebody's carrying the weight of everything, and it's like, if that's the case, then, and you're not happy, how is this new start supposed to happen? Like, because you're not seeing something, you're not seeing the truth or accepting the truth, and it's like her dress is on fire. Like, It's like you blame yourself for all of the financial setbacks you have. But it's like you're still kind of like not realizing that it's time to let some things go. Like this transformation is real. Like to get this balance, you know, let good things come in. Maybe tell somebody how you feel. It's just like maybe there was a new beginning with somebody that didn't get off the ground. Like it just ended up being a disappointment. And you're like, well, I could talk to them, but maybe I want to be on my own. But they're not really saying anything, so I'm just going to go to work. Like, I feel like you're tormenting yourself for no reason. Like, you're hard on yourself. And I see the back pain coming out in your reading. I see not being supported. I see fear of change, like holding everything to yourself. Maybe that you're on a different journey now that is going to require some patience, because it's like you feel like you're tied up, but it's time to come up with a plan to get out of this energy because the money's here. There's also someone who's your exact twin. You guys feel the exact same way. And they do care about you, but there's also an old contract here. So is it time to take action on things that you're attached to that is false? There's a mask here. You don't even realize you're being deceived by the community ass people, you know, like the cornucopia is here, but it's like you need to walk away from the things that are holding you back, all these hostilities. You're holding yourself in this gate when there's all this stuff out here that you could go do. What is this? What is this? That's still not even making you happy. Door to romance and the angel of balance. Like maybe realizing that there's more than one way to get what you want. Maybe it's about not giving up and not panicking and not keeping everything to yourself. You have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmates. Give your relationship a chance. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Someone wants you to make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Some of you need to pay attention to the red flags with someone who, something with finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now, and the signs are cautioning you in this. Because all this flirting, maybe with somebody who's married. This situation involves marriage. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. I feel like y'all are flirting with somebody who's married that maybe you want to work things out with now, because there's still some chemistry here. But once you get this revelation that there's somebody really fucking toxic to you that's causing a lot of chaos in your life, like you need to remember to be optimistic instead of negative. You have deception. You have a past life relationship and someone you're separated from because you don't want to fight with them. But it's like maybe you're not telling someone that you're not moving on from an old situation. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then you have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. But then you have expressed your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. You know, stop being so focused on money, because you have a past life relationship, but it's like you are super focused on money. And you maybe want to tell someone the truth. Maybe going on a trip with somebody. Maybe you want to tell someone like that you're really attracted to, how you feel about them. But let me see what this card is. Ooh, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. And I don't know, separate from this person so that you can have this new love, Aquarius. What is it? Because it is true love. You need to move on. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Take the blindfold off and see what the fuck is going on around you, because you're not seeing it. Motherfuckers are still doing shit behind your back. Someone's like about to turn their back on you. And I don't know if that's a good thing. So I feel like you really aren't aren't trying to lose somebody, but it's like you got to find balance, and you got to like put your time and money into the right things, because there's a relationship here where it's just constant fighting. You know what I mean? Like, what you're not seeing is that you need to move away from something. It's like, you know this, or maybe you need to know that you've been working on this, or maybe it's like someone isn't saying anything because they want you to work on this. Like, they already know about this connection, but it's like you're the one kind of sitting here blind as fuck, and like the truth is open. But then here comes the Tower, because it's like you're not making a decision. So the Tower means somebody's moving on and something's about to end. Money is going to be fine, but you guys might have to go in a new direction with some things. You know what I mean? Like, away from these people that are immature and do shit behind your back, but you keep offering them love, thinking that it'll be different this time. Like, who's being stubborn and focusing on what they lost and not what they could have with someone else? Because this new opportunity is going to require you to open up your mouthpiece and say that shit. Say it louder for the bitches in the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're resisting change. You know what happens when you resist change? That the universe makes it happen one way or the other. You know that something is toxic. Or if you don't know, now you know. It's always going to be one-sided. You're going to keep putting time and effort into this because you won't stand up for yourself and say, listen, bitch, I'm tired of this in and out. Like, I can do this on my own, and I can manifest better things into my life because, look, I'm standing up in my power. Someone's got their back turned, though. It's like, and maybe they don't have the nicest things to say to you. But it's like, this connection is here. Someone who is loyal, but it's like, there's also an ending. But with that comes a lot of happiness. But you're like, not opening up at all. Not saying shit. Not even talking about this. And someone's literally walking away. Someone's like, well, fuck it, I'll be on my own then. You know, like, you're scared to let things change, but you're not happy. What you need to learn is you have to have confidence in yourself to be noticed at your job and get this job that you want, or just be aware that you're going to get it, but you have to kind of get up some boundaries and get out of your head and move away from something. You know, like, there's good things here, but you got to defend yourself. You got to stand up for yourself and make the decision to go in a new direction. Tell someone the truth about how you feel, and maybe not keep dealing with more than one person, or whatever this is. It just seems like there's a lot of gossip, and maybe some things you need to cut out of your life that you aren't noticing, like, at all. You're not even talking about it, but yet you feel left out, but you're the one that's not saying anything. This is so confusing. Now they're confusing as fuck. Y'all have been hurt so much. It's like, maybe you're spending too much time by yourself. Maybe you're afraid of rejection. Maybe you're self-sabotaging this, Aquarius, because those demons on your back. You're not even letting this transformation happen that is here. You kind of like not having patience, or maybe there's some like sexuality things going on here, and you're just like not letting go of these issues. So not realizing you're the alchemist of your life. You can make shit happen whatever way you want, but you kind of have to stop avoiding the healing and not letting go of people. Like, you don't even have any courage. You're not taking care of yourself. You're not paying attention to what the universe is trying to tell you. You don't feel good about yourself. Not paying attention to your dreams. Where's your faith? They want you to have faith that you are being helped from above. Like, they're trying to help you, but you got to let go of this victim consciousness. Like, you're selling out, doing what everybody else wants you to do because your power, whatever, but what's home? You know, your inner child, that's still a factor here. It's like you're not even really discovering your life purpose, but somebody wants you to take off the masks because you're not open to hearing shit anybody has to say. You want to do whatever you want to do. Maybe you're not giving into temptation, but your family and tribe is still a big factor in this. And your ego, I don't know, maybe it's time to get creative and say what you mean to people, literally, that have hurt you really bad. Because maybe they deserve it. Take off your mask, Aquarius, and have faith. You're going to be getting some gifts. Maybe what you want is in the distance, but there is new love. There is a friendship or something at your job. Maybe there's a job involving being helping younger males. There's a past life situation here for some of you that involves a union and a lot of fun times, and it's also your twin flame. With someone who is mature. Some of you, it's a blonde female. That is a true gem, but maybe you're trying to control destiny and that's not really going to work out in your favor. Because you want to date, maybe, would date around. Communication needs some work. Because you also have a brunette female that is relevant. Maybe you're talking to or whatever. There's definitely an open relationship here and gossip. So, is that working out for you? Or how's that going? The open relationship with somebody who likes to sleep with little boys. Time to move on from that energy, I think. Don't you think, or no? A lot of gossip around your family. Whoever you're dating has other people. Maybe you need to know that. Maybe there's a lot of obstacles to getting what you want because of the people that you choose to be around, because they're karmic soulmates and you think that you're supposed to be with them forever because it's a fun time. Dating, maybe it's time to get back out there. I think there's been some obstacles for sure. But I do see money things coming in. So I think that you guys are growing, but you're afraid to move on from something because of your family. One of your children. There's a union here. Fun times. Twin flame. Blonde female. True woman. True gem. Destiny. Stop trying to control it. I really don't know what else to tell you. It's pretty black and white, but I think that you need to communicate with someone because they're losing passion for you and they feel like you just want like a one-night stand. And maybe they don't realize that you are dealing with some karma maybe right now, or somebody is in an open relationship. I don't know who this is, but it's time to let go of some old things, maybe work on some things. You're in a pretty abusive relationship, whether you realize it or not, and you're not moving away from it because you feel like you need them, and it's because it's codependent. But you really do need to move away from these people if you want to move up in this world. Like, you need to have confidence. You need to forgive people. This piece of accepting maybe that you're attached to the wrong people. it's like, you know that there's new love here. You know that you need to release someone, but it's like you're not doing it. And I'm just like so confused. I think that it has a lot to do with like not wanting to fight with people, but you're not really getting out of it. Like, you know all of this, but it's like you're trying to, someone is like trying to control you. Maybe you need to get to know somebody, but it's like you really do need to figure out like what you're truly attached to and make a move on something that's actually healthy, because I do see cornucopia here with a contract and money and a caring connection. But there's a storm a brewing. It's like with this anxiety and stuff you have and the hostilities, if you don't make a decision, like the universe is going to make it for you. It's pretty clear what you need to do. But it's time to come up with a plan and not give up on it. Maybe have a conversation with somebody that you don't want to have. Someone has feelings, but there's also a situation that's over and you don't understand why there's blocks in the way with a new connection. Well, have you let go of anything, or you just think that new things are going to be added because it's Burger King and you get your way? Still holding back, not saying shit. Maybe you're confused, stressed out. But someone's about to make a choice about you, about the situation, and it's like it's not going to end well for somebody. Because it's like you're not doing anything and the universe is telling you to do it, but you're still standing here and not making a decision. So I don't know what's going to happen. I mean, I just think like you got to make a decision and accept the ending, Aquarius. Maybe at a job, maybe in a relationship, and stop being afraid of it and stop avoiding it. Because if you want this love, if you want this money, you need to let go and take action. Complete this cycle. Tell the truth. Forgive your parents, looks like. Everything you want, you could have, but it's also about taking the blindfold off in your life and seeing things for what they are. What you should do is stand up for yourself, make a move, have some boundaries, and have some more confidence to do this instead of avoiding it.